Hey everyone. One of the
One of the
exciting
exciting
things we
things we
showcased at
showcased at
InstructureCon was
InstructureCon
the
was the
Canvas block editor, which when it's released will be a new way to create content in Canvas that we're building to save you time, increase engagement, and encourage consistency across your institutions, both in terms of content quality, but also in look and feel. So now before I get into the details, it's important for me to let you know that this is currently in closed beta testing. That means that it's at early stages of the feature, and we're engaging a smaller group of customers across the globe and different segments to help shape it. So those opting in are getting an early version and will help us determine when it's ready enough for general availability. So while we started with a small group of customers, we do plan to add more participants that can help shape and improve that user experience. So if you are interested in participating, let your CSM know and our team will be in touch soon. All right, with that out of the way, on to the fun stuff. So I want to just start out by saying we know that content creation in Canvas can be difficult. So we set out to improve this. There are a couple ways we can do that. So we do have this select a template option that you see on my screen here, and that is something we're currently building out. Very excited about that. But what I want to focus on in this demo is starting from scratch. The reason I want to do that is it's going to show you the nuts and bolts of this feature and how we're going to build out those templates eventually. So let's walk through that. So one of the things that I think is important to call out in the block editor is that even when we say start from scratch, like we really want to encourage you at every turn to not actually start from scratch because it is just harder. We want to make it faster for you to publish those pages. And so we're giving you here an option that you can absolutely cancel out of to go ahead and pre-build that page with different sections. Now, sections are just blocks of content. So they're content blocks pulled together in a section. And so that makes it easy for them to group and move around the page with ease. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because I want you to see what this looks like. So I'm going to select these standard sections that we've provided here, hit next. And one of the things that we're working on the block editor is helping users have a nice, accessible and consistent color palette. So we will have that built out more with accessible colors. Same with the font pairings. All right, start creating. And here is my page. So even though I started from scratch, I still have lots of pre-built content in here that can get me started and then I can run with it. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm looking at this, I want to start editing and maybe I want to add a little bit of text. So I'm going to look at my blocks over here on the side and I'm just going to drag a block in. So I'm adding a text block right under my button. Maybe I want to say this is a button. And there it is. It's done. So easy. Say I also want to, I don't know, change the background color here. So I don't like this light blue. I want to change that. I'm going to change it to this green. Okay, done. Easy. One of the other things that we have here are I called out the sections before I got to this page. So you see here, I've got these blocks. So I have like an image block here that I can select with an image specific toolbar. I have a text block here with a text specific toolbar, but I can also select all of these together because they're in a section. And then I can easily move this section around the page, whether by dragging or by using the menu. So I can put it back. I'm sorry, there we go. I can put it back by moving up. So one of the other things that we have here is a section browser. So say okay, I'm missing something. I need a little bit more, or I don't know, maybe I want to quiz my students on the content on the page. So I'm going to add a section here. I want to make sure they read it. And I have this section browser with all of these sections that we have already kind of looked at, but I also now have some Canvas content that I can embed, maybe an announcement or maybe a quiz. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I can select a one question quiz. And let's see, which is a better rock and roll band? I'm going to put that in there as kind of like a little fun thing to catch their attention. And now I've got a quiz embedded in the course. So the last thing I want to highlight here is the preview feature. So one of the benefits of the block editor is that the content is just responsive. It looks nice on all devices automatically. So now you can preview what it's going to look like for your students on a page. So I have my desktop preview, my tablet, and then I'll also have mobile. So then I can be confident that whatever I've designed is going to look good for all students on all devices. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching and look forward to hearing what you think.